Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with a series review. I recently started watching this series called In the Flesh, which kind of reminds me of this two-part story I wrote called Zombie Ethics, and if you've read it you can probably see why I feel that way, but it's actually a little bit different because when the people of England die, they don't really die. They become what are known as rotters, or zombies. Who's that at this hour? Oh, not for me. But anyway, you have this league of zombie haters. They're called the Human Volunteer Force, or HVF, that just have no sympathy or empathy for the rotters at all. They're just out there with their shotguns and any kind of arsenal that they can carry in order to keep the rotters at bay, basically. Just kill them where they stand. And of course there's this drug out called Blue Oblivion that's going around, and I'm not really sure what it does, but they mentioned it in the pilot. So I thought, what is that? What does it do? Does it turn the person who has PDS, or partially deceased syndrome, back into their former zombie self before they were thrown into the facility to basically make them human again, I guess is the best way to say it. They're not really human. They don't eat. I mean, they don't have to have sustenance, which is really unusual. I thought, that's kind of cool. And it's just a new way of looking at zombies, I think. And it's got a lot of humor. There are some creepy things about it that I really enjoyed. It's very much like a B movie, but there are ethics that are offered with the HVF, and then I think that Jem is one of the followers of the HVF, because when Kieran's the main character who has this PDS, and he returns from the facility after he's been rehabilitated and given a nice coat of makeup to make him look not so undead. He comes home. His parents are very happy that he's back. But Jem, his sister, oh my goodness, that little emo, she just hates his guts. It's like, what is that thing doing at our table? I am not going to eat with that until it leaves. And I thought, ooh, yeah, she is a condescending little bitch. But yeah, she has her reasons for feeling that way. I would actually, you know what? I wouldn't care if my brother were a zombie. I'd be happy just to have my brother back. I'd be like, yay, party! I know you're dead, kinda, but hey, let's go have some fun. Cake's on me. Woohoo! I mean, any excuse to have cake, yeah, and ice cream. Why not? Life is short, celebrate it. This series is very unique and different from Walking Dead. It's got some interesting elements in it, and I'm curious about this Blue Oblivion pill thing. The name itself, Blue Oblivion, sounds super awesome, even though I know it's probably bad. Jem is a character that I like and hate at the same time. She's just got that whole punk attitude down. She's your typical teenager, doesn't really give a crap about anything. She's apathetic, and she's the type that defies convention, and she's a rebel. And Kiernan is, he's a sweetheart, but he has this underlying battle that he's fighting within himself as a rotter, and that makes it that much more interesting. I think it's a fascinating show, and there are ethics that are involved with it. That's why it reminds me of the two-part story that I wrote, and I thought, they really go into that. They delve into it quite a bit, the zombies and their survival, and then you've got the HVF and their whole perspective, and yeah, it's definitely different from anything that I've seen, and I like the humor that's involved in it, and it's kind of dark and kind of black humor, but it's very enjoyable if you like this sort of thing. If you like zombies, this is definitely going to be your cup of tea. British humor, sorry. Um, it's it's so assuredly British, and it's so clever and just so witty, and there's some good scares in it. It's kind of keep you up at night, kind of the way that it kind of rambles in your brain. Um, I like this series. I'm glad I gave it a chance, and I can't wait to see the next episode. So, wonder what's going to happen to Kiernan. They kind of revealed in the next episode. It's kind of like Being Human. If you've ever watched Being Human, it is similar to that in the format. I thought, I wonder if they took some plot devices from Being Human and kind of inserted it into In the Flesh. But even if they did, it doesn't matter because it stands out on its own, and it's a very intriguing and mysterious show with a lot of questions that'll make you think about what it means to be human, and versus that of what it's like for the rotter that's been rehabilitated. What the facility is called Wharton, and they try to kind of reintroduce them to what it's like to be amongst the living again. And I love this idea. This idea is just so different, and I thought, yeah, this is good. This is very different, and it gives a whole new spin on the whole idea of zombies. And of course, you always have those who are against zombies in and of themselves. And of course, I don't like the HBF. I just think that they are closed-minded monsters themselves. The rotters aren't the real monsters at all. I like Kiernan. Has to be my favorite character. He is so cool, and he's so cute, and I just want to hug him, and I love him. He's my favorite character. I can't wait to meet more of the characters in the future, and wonder what happens on Kieran's adventures. So, next episode. I can't wait.